Hello boys and girls. Our story today is about an Old Testament prophet called Jonah, and I hope you're all well and going to sit nicely and listen to this story, which is a very exciting one. It's only part one of the story. Here it is. One day God spoke to Jonah, one of his prophets. He told him to go to Nineveh, a city far away, to speak to the people there. They're all behaving wickedly, said the Lord. But Jonah didn't want to do as God had told him. He didn't want to travel far away to a foreign country where people were said to be cruel and fierce. I'll run away to somewhere the Lord can't find me, thought Jonah, packing a bag. Soon he was boarding a ship and setting off across the sea in completely the opposite direction to Nineveh. But no sooner had the ship left harbour and reached open waters than the skies darkened, the wind began to blow up. Great gusts whipped up the sea, lashed the mast, and the ship was tossed up and down the towering waves, threatening to break up at any moment. Terrified, the sailors threw as much of the cargo overboard to lighten the load, but the ship still cracked in the full force of the storm. They cried out for help, each one praying to his own God. Meanwhile, Jonah had gone below and was asleep in the hold. The captain found him. "What are you doing asleep?" he shouted. "Get up and pray for your God to help us. Maybe he will feel sorry for us and spare our lives." The sailors decided to draw lots to find out which of the passengers had brought the anger of the gods on them. Jonah's name was drawn, and he was quickly surrounded by the angry crew. "Which God do you serve?" they demanded. "What have you done to bring this storm raging upon us?" "I am a Hebrew," gulped Jonah, "and I serve the one Lord, the God of heaven, who made the land and sea." And he admitted then that he was running away from the Lord. "That was an awful thing to do," said the terrified sailors. "What must we do to stop the storm?" "Throw me into the sea and it will calm down," answered Jonah. "I know it's my fault that you're caught in this violent storm." Even though the sailors were desperate, they weren't prepared to kill anyone, so they tried their hardest to get the ship to shore, rowing with all their might. But it was impossible. With every stroke of their oars, the wind seemed to blow more strongly. In the end, they had no choice. Reluctantly, they threw Jonah overboard. As soon as the prophet had splashed into the water, the gale began to subside and the sea became calm. As Jonah drifted away from the ship, he heard the captain and the sailors praying once more, but this time to the one true Lord and not to their own gods. There's a picture for you of the sailors throwing Jonah overboard, and he's going off on his own there. Hope you enjoyed that story. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.